In a world plagued by reboots, haunted by sequels, dominated by the same old shit, get ready for an original podcast that will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you. Starring Ginger Josh, Adam the Hare, and introducing the immortal Frank. Hold on to your butts. It's the Game Rage Movies TV Podcast. Ooh, yeah, there it is. Welcome back to another fine episode of the Game Rage Movies and TV Podcast. My name's Josh. I'm here today with the one and only immortal Frank. I'm here today with the one and only immortal... Wait, why the fuck is this not coming up?
Is it not coming up?
Hold on.
This thing froze, did.
Yeah, the program froze. But whatever, we don't need to...
Too.
Yeah, that's why. Anyways, I'm here with the immortal Frank, as you just heard talking.
Mm-hmm.
And we're here to talk about Godzilla vs. Kong, New Empire. The latest in the MonsterVerse Godzilla movies.
Legendary movies.
And... But first, before we do that, if you want to visit all of our other podcasts, you go to GameRageMagazine.com. We know you love us. We know you want to hear all our other opinions and all other things we talk about. So if you want to do that, great. We appreciate it. If you want to go to follow us on the social medias on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter /X at Game Rage Mag, YouTube. We are on YouTube at Game Rage Magazine. Frank, if you want to hear his wonderful programs, you can go to...
You're running on fumes, aren't you?
Anime_syndicate_podcast. Dude, this is like the 6th fucking episode we've done tonight. This is like my 18th episode of the week. Like... Anime
it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I only record once a week.
_podcast. Wait, anime? Yeah. Go visit the Anime Syndicate if you like anime. And then, yeah, let's talk about Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
So, this was the latest offering from the legendary version. Wait, I'm trying to fix this problem with the fucking Stream Deck.
Can you reset it?
Yeah, I gotta just, you know what? Here, let's just do this.
Don't just unplug it.
I don't think that'll work, but let me try it here. All right. So anyways, this was, I'm gonna pause this for a second while we figure this out. Let me just pause it. All right, fucking technology, problem solved.
You dumb bitch! No shit!
Anyways, Godzilla vs. Kong. This movie had a budget of around $150 million. Box office, it made $569.1 million. So therefore, it will be getting a sequel guaranteed because it made its money back plus more.
Yep.
This movie was pretty good overall.
Really?
I mean, it gave me what I wanted to see.
It's no -1 or Shin, but
no, it's not even. I don't know. It's not even the best of the legendary Godzilla movies.
Which one you say is the best then?
It's between the King Ghidorah one, because that one was just fucking cool, and the first Godzilla vs. Kong when they brought out Mechagodzilla.
Okay.
Because that was a cool. I mean, you kind of saw it coming, but like it was still cool to see that. That's for what do you think your best one is?
Probably the same, yeah.
I mean, Shin Godzilla is better than all of these legendary movies by far. Or not Shin Godzilla. I mean,
I was gonna say, do you really want to start having that conversation?
No, I meant -1. I think is better than all of these fucking movies. 100%. Like, there's no.
I was gonna say, you want to have that conversation now
About what?
-1 versus Shin.
We could. Maybe that deserves its own episode, though.
Mm,
Do you think it deserves its own episode?
probably.
Yeah. All right. Stay tuned for an upcoming episode where we're going to do Godzilla -1 versus Shin Godzilla. God, that's going to be who knows what side of the fence each of us are on which one's better. But this movie, again, it gives you what you want to see. You want to see Godzilla. I guess you want to see Kong.
I didn't.
I would prefer just straight Godzilla movies again. I don't need
Because this
Kong.
one was heavily focused on Kong.
Yeah, this was more of Kong featuring Godzilla. This felt like a Kong movie, as opposed to it being equally kind of between the two. Just because the story, Godzilla's end of the story didn't like.
It was just Godzilla
being Godzilla, basically, like just protecting the world. Whereas Kong was like,
Well, no, remember they explained in this movie, Godzilla's the defender of nature.
right, yeah,
Kong is the defender of Hollow Earth. And Mothra was the guardian of humanity.
right, yeah. So,
Or no, Kong was just a. What was he? Godzilla was nature. I think Kong was
I
just.
think he was
Earth.
just of the Earth, and then Kong was the defender of Hollow Earth.
No, Godzilla was nature. The Titans were nature, and Godzilla's the king of the Titans. And then the apes were, I think, was Earth, and then Mothra was humanity.
Yeah. I will say it was cool to have that that space, or not space, that turtle dragon, the ice dragon or whatever the technical that was.
Shimo?
Tiamat.
Oh no, that was the underwater one.
Yeah, that was it, the underwater one. That one was cool.
I like how it's in the center where all the energy throughout the greatest source of energy on the planet was where Tiamat was. And even though she had that, Godzilla just basically one-shotted it.
Yeah. And then it's funny too how because basically we find out about this whole the Scar King or whatever, that he fought this battle of trying to take over regular Earth.
Yeah.
And
surface world.
Yeah, and then he basically got banished to fucking.
He got banished to Hollow Earth.
Yeah, Hollow Earth hell, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was Hollow. It was the Hollow Earth inside of Hollow fucking Earth.
Yeah.
Hey dog, I heard you like Hollow Earth, so we put a Hollow Earth inside your Hollow Earth. But yeah, so then he's in there forever, and then essentially Kong accidentally fucking finds it.
Yeah.
And that little fucking monkey dude, the little the baby one, the little shit. He's fucking with Kong, tries to kill him a bunch of times, tries to get him killed a bunch of times.
Only to be fair, Kong used him as a bat.
That was cool. Well, after he was being an asshole to him, I mean, and then eventually he comes to like Kong, and he's like, "Oh, this is better than being with this other asshole that I'm with," and so he takes Kong to the fucking under realm or whatever, where these guys are hiding, or not hiding, but banished. And that's when Kong fucking basically is like, oh shit, he fights this dude, accidentally basically lets him free from their prison. And then that's when we go and find out about the Mothra people, they were actually, I forget what they were called.
The Iqua?
Yeah, the Iqua or something like that. They're still all in Hollow Earth, deep Hollow Earth, and they're guarding this it was that power thing.
The gravity generator?
The gravity generator or whatever, which
Well, no, it was that they were guarding the
because it was the
No, they were
portal,
guarding
right?
the portals to Earth.
to go to Earth. And so that's where if this guy would have found out, he would have fucking...
We don't get to the surface world.
Yeah, and take his army there, and then... I mean, Godzilla would have fucked them all up, though, but...
Well, remember, according to what she was reading, Godzilla wasn't able to beat him. He was just able to push him back. And then...
Right, yeah.
Somebody sealed him away. I forgot who.
Yeah, I think they did. Those Shimo or whatever. Yeah. Or not Shimo. Shimo was that thing that shoots ice.
Yeah.
That thing was cool, too.
I guess the running theory is that Shimo's the one that sealed King Ghidorah. Because King Ghidorah was in ice.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
if that was the fact, then wouldn't that make her or him or whatever stronger than Godzilla? Because King Ghidorah was stronger than Godzilla.
Maybe.
Remember, they had to nuke him to give him the power boost to beat him.
Yeah.
See, because he killed Tiamat so he can put himself in a cocoon where all the power is at, so he can rebuild his body.
Yeah.
And then it said that he got was like a 20% boost.
Yeah, it was like nothing.
And then it didn't even do shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't stronger. He was just pink.
Yeah.
And then, because his attack was doing nothing to Shimo, and the fucking Scar King was making him look like a bitch.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So that was just, they just need to remove him from the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
So, essentially, the movie culminates with this battle between Godzilla and Kong and the dragon, or not, what's his name? Shimo
Scar King.
and the Scar King. And basically, it was the battles in this movie were not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they were cool.
Everything was to par.
Yeah, it was 2 par. This definitely was not a subpar Godzilla. This was definitely above a C. I mean, for me, not to get into the rating yet, but this definitely gets higher than just like a base level C. I mean, it was good. It was enjoyable. It makes me obviously want to go see the next one.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Shimo basically brings this new ice age upon the Earth, and they have this whole battle up there, and then fucking obviously
because
Godzilla.
Scar King was controlling him through
and so
something that they never explained.
Yeah, exactly. And then Kong destroys the fucking thing.
Well, I guess in the sub-universe thing, like the lore stuff, you can go look into. That thing that his weapon, that whip, was the spine of one of Godzilla's kin.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Godzilla they destroy Kong destroys the fucking little thing, the crystal that's controlling Shimo.
Well, no, he doesn't. The little
bastard does. He does it with the axe.
Yeah.
And then Godzilla or Shimo changes sides and freezes the what's his name? She flips and traders him and then
kills and then ice
Kong
breaths Scar King.
Yeah, he fucking Kong axes him to pieces, and then he's dead. And then Godzilla uses this fucking atomic breath to undo the ice age and put us back to normal. All is well. Godzilla goes back to rest in the Coliseum.
I fucking love that meme. It's like he's a kitty. If I fits, I sits.
Yeah, that's a true story. It's Cat Godzilla. And then, the Iwi, that was their name. Yeah. And then Mothra, because Mothra's all up in this shit too. So she restores the portal.
Which is weird. I get confused by that. Didn't she die in the last movie?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I guess these motherfuckers keep bringing her back to life. I think that's what their whole point is. Is they're the people that re-cocoon her or some shit. I don't know. They reconstitute her body or some shit. I don't know.
Which is weird again too, is because in the original Japanese movie, not original, but I guess in the Japanese versions of Godzilla, Mothra is summoned by these two twins.
Yeah.
And in the last Godzilla movie, they had those twins. They had twins there.
Yeah. But this time it was this other chick.
The little girl who's Kong's handler.
Yeah, which is she's the one that's supposed to I don't know, save the world or save Mothra or whatever it was. So I don't know what kind of weird mystical shit was going on there. But either way, I enjoyed this movie.
Yes.
What would you give it on a 1 to 10 scale?
7.5.
7.5? That's not bad. I'm at 7.58 on this one. It was definitely above a 7 for sure.
Yeah.
7.58 is probably is pretty good. So
I'll probably have to go through all the Godzilla movies again. Do a rating just to make sure this fits.
Yeah.
Because I like this better than the first Godzilla one, the first legendary Godzilla.
Yeah.
But that first Godzilla movie had moments like it had scenes that I think are the coolest thing ever,
Yeah.
and I don't really have that for this movie.
True.
Like I don't have scenes that stick out to me.
Yeah, neither do I. The only thing that sticks out to me is, which it was from the commercial, and when you saw it in the thing, it wasn't like what you were expecting. Because I was expecting this to be like a buddy cop Godzilla movie, like when they're running from the thing in the commercial. That's the only scene that like sticks out to me, is like that. And it's probably just because the commercial beat it over our fucking heads.
Yeah.
Because that was played all in the commercial, and they weren't even friends during this. Really, they were trying to kill each other the whole movie,
Yeah.
except at the end. Kind of like they were the last movie.
Well, Kong went up there to get Godzilla to come down and help
then Godzilla's like, "Oh, you bitch!
You're on my territory."
Yeah. So, I don't know. This movie was okay. It was okay. It was all right. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
So
It was nowhere near the worst American Godzilla movie.
yeah, definitely. That's for sure. That's for sure. I don't think anything beats that Matthew Broderick movie from 1999.
God damn, Godzilla didn't even have an atomic breath in that.
Yeah, I know. Ugh. I kind of almost want to watch that again just because I haven't seen that in fucking a decade, probably. Maybe even longer. Just to watch it again, just so we can talk about it on here and talk shit about it. But I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. And then maybe we should go back and just like rewatch old Godzilla movies from back in the day. I don't know. Maybe we make a whole Godzilla thing on movies and TV. Anyways. All right. Well, fuck. You got anything else to add?
I think we need to get our priorities in order.
For what?
First immortality, then the bitches.
It was the first immortality,
Oh, yeah.
then the
Then the
bitches.
bitches. Anyways. All right. Fuck it. We'll call it here then. Anyways.
You need to set it up.
Yeah, I got it. So thanks for listening and checking this one out. We will go to, if you want to check out more of our stuff, go to GameRageMagazine.com, where you can hear all of our podcasts. God damn it.
That was wrestling.
All right, there we go.
Line.
Go to GameRageMagazine.com.
That's your porn collection.
Oh, shit. You will not see my porn collection at GameRageMagazine.com. Maybe one day, but not that day is not today.
Maybe on the $15 tier of the Patreon.
That's true. Oh, no, the $15 tier of our OnlyFans. All right. If you want to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter /X at Game Rage Mag. You can also go to YouTube, Game Rage Magazine. Hey, all of our shit's all there. If you want to follow Frank, you can follow him on the Anime Syndicate podcast at anime_syndicate_podcast on Instagram. And do yourself a favor, because if you like Godzilla, you probably like anime. So go ahead and listen to the Anime Syndicate podcast.
Well, I don't have access to it anymore, but bitch, you're lucky you're endearing.
Anyways, all right, well, that'll do it for us. We'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, hey there, buddy. It's me, 1930s announcer guy, here to congratulate you on making it through this episode. As our heroes are getting in their jalopies and riding off into the literal sunset, they wanted me to tell you thanks for listening to their radio broadcast, and should you be so kind as to follow them on some fancy schmancy radio station publication called Instagram and TikTok at Game Range Magazine, and on some other thing called Twitter /X at Game Rage Mag. Also, they wanted me to inform you and ask if you could be so kind again as to visit something called a website at www.GameRageMagazine.com. I don't know what that is, buddy, but you should probably go do those things. And, don't forget to tune in next time to the Game Rage Movies and TV radio broadcast.